Veil, 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 what do we have here? It's the Veil expansion! For your 4th game of Raidents, you'll be adding in 3 new Tier 3 Raidents along with the Veil. Ooh. In previous games, you've been setting up the board, each player choosing where 2 of the randomly drawn tiles should go. Now, before you go on spawning your Raidents, you'll need 2 more things. You'll need the extended queue, because not everyone would fit on the shorter one, and more importantly, you get to place veils between your home and the rest of the battlefield to hide both your choice of Raidents and where they spawn. Once your secrets are protected, you and your opponent simultaneously place up to 3 Raidents in your home tiles as if it were your first turn in the previous games. Keep in mind, I said up to 3, meaning that you can hold off spawning all 3 if you want to respond to your opponent's choice of Raidents. Just know that they'll have to spend their first turn spawning in rather than moving or taking their action. Now that the veil has been lifted, it's time to learn about our new 3 friends here. Ow. The Chipmonk is all about neutralizing threats and keeping the battlefield a peaceful place, so you can go in and kill everyone. The Rodent of the Cloth's main ability that they can use anywhere is Pacify. Using this T shape facing away from the Chipmonk, either horizontally or vertically, the Chipmonk pacifies all Raidents in those spaces. A pacified Raident cannot take any action until the Chipmonk controller's next turn, regardless if they're friend or foe. There's no cooldown or limit to how many times a Raident can get pacified, so if you're going to move next to a Chipmonk, you better know what you're doing. Otherwise, your Raidents may get locked down indefinitely. The Chipmonk's burrow ability that they can use on burrows or friendly home spaces is Penal Substitution. This action allows you to swap any friendly Raident not on the board with the Chipmonk, pushing the Chipmonk to the back of the queue when you do so. The Ratillery! It's exactly what you think it is. Both of the Ratillery's abilities affect this huge 2x3 area centered on the 5th square away from them, either horizontally or vertically. Its main ability, Ballista, can remove all the Raidents from one of those areas. Devastating. The Ratillery's burrow ability is Cover Fire. This keeps the enemy distracted for long enough to allow other Raidents on your turn to treat all the grass spaces on the Ratillery's tile as a burrow. You can activate burrow abilities, you can use abilities that let you move between burrows to move onto those spaces, and so on. It's just one big burrow. This lasts until the start of the controller's next turn. This means that your opponents may be able to take advantage of your Cover Fire and use it in ways that are unintended. Last but certainly not least, if anything it's too much, it's the Porcupyro. The Porcupyro affects all the spaces for the tile that it's on. The Porcupyro's main ability is Hot Cross Bunnies. They can't all be winners. This action removes all the Raidents within its tile that are not on grass. Conversely, the Porcupyro's burrow ability, Scorched Earth, makes it remove all Raidents that are not in burrows. Keep in mind that both the main and burrow abilities of the Porcupyro affect all Raidents on home and obstacle spaces on its tile. Basically, if you're in a burrow, you can remove Raidents on all the grass. If you're on grass, you can remove Raidents in burrows. Regardless of which space you're on, you're removing the Raidents on all the obstacles and home terrain. And that's all you need in order to pierce the veil. Enjoy some Tier 3 Raidents rabble-rousing and check out the WinCon expansion once you're done.